956 lads are at it again. Tune in now or else.
You are about to experience the 956 ABV podcast.
Son, where'd you find this?
Okay.
Fire. Ooh, that's fire. It's too awesome, dude. Just play the whole fucking intro. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the 956 ABV podcast.
Hey, yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to your favorite podcast in the world.
And as you can see, we are back at the Landmark on Tower. So shout out to them always for letting us host this podcast here. And hit them up, man. You already know. Food trucks, beer wall, fucking pizza, all that shit, man. Come on out.
For sure. Where friends become family, guys.
Hey, shout out to that. Oh, shit. I hit the wrong button. Got too excited there. That intro got me fucking, you know?
That intro music was pretty good. Who was that?
I don't know, dude. Some man from the Pulgar or something.
Yeah. Right.
Nah, man. But let's welcome the band Sentiments. Hell yeah, bro, man. Nice to have you guys on there.
We've got the whole guys here except the singer.
Right? We found out.
We didn't want him here anyway.
I wanted him here.
Nah, man, but welcome, guys, man. Welcome to the pod and welcome to the Landmark on Tower. This is you guys' first time here, except for Marco. He was on with Pipe Bomb. His one of 20 bands that he's in. So
he's got a new project
with another band. Each band that we bring on is gonna be in there.
He's working on a project with Bronco 956 too. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Stay tuned.
Those bass lines. Nah, man, but let's go down the line, bro, and introduce yourselves and what you guys do in the band.
Are we starting over here or are we going over
Wherever
right here
you want.
Well, shit. Hi, I'm Eric, and I guess I'm the lead guitarist and second vocalist.
He guesses
Hell
he's the
yeah.
lead guitarist. After an album, he's like, I mean, I still don't know, but
Look, I was
wait,
brought on late. Okay?
I know this guy. This is Oscar.
I'm Hector.
No, you look like our homeboy Oscar.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
a little wider.
My name is
but
Oscar.
Oh, he's calling you fat. He said you're a little whiter.
Whiter, not whiter, whiter.
You're like far from
Dang,
fat,
you made him
by
think
the
he
way.
was swole for a second.
Thank you, brother.
I mean,
Nah, I would have just said you're more girthy.
oh.
I like both. You can call me whatever you want, dude.
that one made him excited a little
I'm
bit.
gonna call you babe.
Jesus, call me yours.
Nah, but we got. Here we go. Let's get it.
No, I'm sorry. So I interrupted you. You are.
My name is Hector, and I play drums.
Hell yeah.
I'm John. I play guitar.
Hey,
There you go.
John.
play bass.
Me and John go way back, bro.
Mama.
Throw it back, bro.
When I met these guys pretty much at the same time, when they were jamming with another band, a lot of band talk.
One of 20.
Nah,
Band number 3.
hey, but these guys just dropped a fucking album, man. Shout out to that, bro. Go listen to it. It's on all fucking streaming platforms, and it's fucking dope, dude. Dope ass album, man.
Yeah, I played
Thank
it last
you
night, dude, and it was my shower jams, and it was hella good, dude.
Did it make you hard?
I was already hard.
Hell yeah.
This guy does not need to be.
It just helped me finish.
does not need anything to get hard at. It helped me finish the intro. The fucking
Nah, man. There was the one song where the singer's talking about like his daddy issues, and I was just like, oh my god,
That's the one that got him.
I was like, say daddy again,
Good job, Nate.
say daddy again.
Nah, dude, but yeah, man, me and fucking John, man, a long time ago, we fucking hung out a lot, man. We played shows together, all that shit, man. So fucking nice seeing you,
So
bro.
I'm assuming you're from Elsa then.
No, from Edinburgh actually, and we had some Madden tournaments.
Oh yeah, that is true, bro. I mean, I would always win, but you can call them tournaments if you want.
There was a ladder there. I was on top of it. But whatever.
Nah, man, it was yeah, man, fucking dope ass times, bro.
And where are you from, bro?
I'm from San Benito.
San Benito. Holy
Yeah.
shit. And
I'm from McAllen.
McAllen.
I think you guys had to pull up
We're
You
from
guys need to
Edinburgh.
put it up to your mouth like a cock. Like a normal mic, you know, you're just talking to the mic.
And so I know how you guys fucking I've known you for a long time, but how did you get the band together, bro?
Yo, before we start, the Art of a Villain was the sickest local band ever.
Hey, shout out to that, bro.
Ever. Brian, Richard, if you're watching, you're my favorite drummer till this day. I love you to death, brother.
Are they in your top 10 hottest men list?
Oh, 100%.
Cool.
100%.
Yeah, Richard's pretty fucking hot, dude.
Yeah, Richard is super hot.
Yeah, especially with that little man bun he's got
Especially
going on
naked,
now.
bro.
I believe it. He has a third drumstick built into it. Greatest guy.
When
Haven't-
he's using both of these and you hear that extra one, you're like, how is he doing that?
I
man?
know.
He's not
Where's the
using his
snare coming
feet, man.
from?
He's not using his
When you
feet.
hear those ghost notes,
100%. I love you. I haven't seen you in a while. We should hang out soon, but I love you to death, and you're my favorite drummer, brother.
Mama Lo.
Oh, shout
I
out-
would.
hey,
I 100%.
Shout out to
but how
Richard.
did you guys meet? Because San Benito, McAllen, I mean, Edinburgh, McAllen, I mean, it's like the same shit pretty much. But I mean, how'd you guys meet from San Benito?
That was just a.
it was a lot of luck. Like honestly, so
Oh, you
How
call
did we
that
meet,
luck?
Eric?
So
How did we
well,
meet?
like it's so like like I teach in Mission.
Oh, okay.
And so like I've been around here for like quite some time. I teach at a small music school in Mission called Crescendo Music Institute,
Oh,
Cool.
cool, dude. Hell yeah.
and I also just play like gigs occasionally here. And so it was a lot of like I know somebody that knows somebody kind of thing because I know Jimmy because of my brother Joe who plays with OK Robot.
Oh,
So
okay.
because of that, I know Jimmy, and because of
A
Jimmy,
lot of
I know
intertwining in here.
Marco. And I think it was just a Facebook post.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I need a guitar player. And then he was like, sure. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Message. Cool. Done.
and it was like
That was it.
Yeah, I think you sent me like videos like on how to play like Dreamcatcher, and then I just responded with like, oh, I got it already.
Yep.
So you already were writing the music and all that stuff.
I was writing the music already. The one you hear, New Hope, that was the first song that I had wrote. Nate wanted to do lyrics, and then Hector came on, and that was it. Us three were pretty much doing the entire album, and then came John and Eric.
So those videos that I have seen of you on TikTok where you're recording like licks on the guitar and stuff like that, is that
That's
what
all on
this
this
album
album.
is? All right,
Yep.
cool.
Everything on
I'm
there.
happy I got to see some of that behind the scenes stuff, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And how did you guys meet?
Fucking. This is sophomore? What was it? Junior year?
You guys went to the same school?
Yeah, we went to the same high school, and I want to say it was Trivium's Ascendancy album that brought us
Oh
together.
no shit! I said,
Because I saw like
it's a good album.
he had
That's
a,
the fucking best Trivium album.
Oh hell yeah,
he
for
had
sure.
a big cutout of like the album like right in his like binder sleeve, and I was like, dude, you fucking jam Trivium? And he was just like, dude, fuck yeah, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Ah, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
that was it.
Me
Yeah,
too, dog.
and we were
Yeah.
just talking about music, and that same day I went to his house for the first time, and that was like the end of the story. And here we are, like
That's cool.
down the road.
Trivium, if you're watching, that's your best album.
Shout out. I
And you guys
appreciate
have
this.
been in other projects together, right?
Oh yeah, several projects together.
Of course.
Like,
And when did you guys start like jamming though together?
High
guys-
school? I'm
You guys
assuming?
met in sophomore, and then
I was in a thrash band, and he would occasionally come in to jump on guitar, and then that was it. He and Isaac became best friends, and then they formed what would be At the Hour of Our Death,
hey, at Hood,
and then we would all become At the Hour of Our Death, and then
fire, bro.
Within the Sky, and then Far From Embrace. Yeah, that's it, dude. Yeah.
So like
long
based
time,
on
dude.
that like genre of music that you guys like were doing and still are doing, Do you guys remember a band from back in the day called Firstborn of the Dead?
Dude,
Fuck yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Fuck yeah.
they're-
Colin,
Thomas,
Tom. They're the fucking best.
I used to play in a band with Surge.
Oh, okay.
The little guy, because they're a Christian metal band, right?
Yeah.
So Surge had a Christian punk band, and I played lead guitar for that band, and that's how I met all the guys from Firstborn of the Dead. That's how I got introduced to that kind of
Like the
metal,
scene?
because metal to me was like Megadeth, Iron Maiden, that kind of shit. So I was not really familiar with this newer metal that was out. I mean, besides Korn, but that's like typical new metal shit. But like that kind of hardcore shit, I was like, oh, this is different, bro. It's totally different.
Before Firstborn, we went to school with Gilbert and we went to school with Izzy, which were the drummer and the guitar
the
player.
original drummer, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
little guy.
They were in a band called Bitter Tears. And Bitter Tears, dude, they were like a game changer for us. Like I was like, "Oh my god, what are they playing?"
Yeah.
Dude, it was just 3 of them, right? Cuz I don't remember them having a bass player. I think it was just Izzy, Gilbert, and then the singer.
Well, yeah, because when Serge joined the band, he was the bassist for that band.
Yeah, and then from Bitter Tears came Firstborn of the Dead,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Holy shit, these guys are like." I think the singer, which is Thomas,
Tom, yeah.
he has his own coffee shop in
Harlingen.
Harlingen.
Oh,
Bandera Coffee.
Yeah.
They're the fuck, dude. Thomas is a great
shit,
dude.
that's good
Dude.
coffee.
They were just like an overall band, dude. They were great. They were amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we did a couple shows, and I was just like, when Seven was going to play, I was just like, man, this isn't our crowd, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
But that's so
that's
cool,
crazy.
man, that you guys knew them, man.
Music brings everyone together, bro.
Fuck yeah.
dude.
Fucking dope.
So
as
you
shit.
would play at the VFW and everything?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
In the early days,
That
the
whole
old
like
VFW.
Firstborn from the Dead, like Through the Grapevine, Fallen Empire, Lay in Ruins, The Fallen Unforgotten, like that entire era of like music shaped, like I want to say like so many businesses just here in the valley because everyone met there and everyone got like creatively influenced there. You had the incubator, you had the VFW.
The incubator was a
then you
dope
had
spot, too.
everything else that kind of just branched off from that. Like you said, like now Thomas has like a coffee shop.
Yeah.
You have people that went into like printing businesses. Like it's crazy. Like if I'm sure you can trace back so many things to like that whole like nucleus of like what music was, which is insane to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
dude.
everyone gets inspired from shit like that. You know what I mean? And like.
Yeah.
Even if you'd like, oh, I don't like metal, like screaming, like, dude, doesn't matter, like, because everyone there was there for a reason, you know what I mean? So it's sick that like everything that branched out from that comes from like, oh, well, my friend's in a band, do you want to play in this band?
Hell yeah,
you know
dude.
what I mean?
And then
That's fucking insane to
That's
me.
how
Yeah,
everything
bro.
happened, dude. Yeah. That's
Everything, everyone gets intertwined into this whole like music scene and shit, and everybody knows a lot of the same people and shit. Like it was dope,
Yeah.
dude. Hell yeah.
So, like, we're all pretty familiar with the music scene, like, in the McAllen area. How was the music scene in San Benito, bro? Like, was there, or did you guys have to come all the way to McAllen for it? Like,
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm like not in the loop like at all.
No?
So like I haven't played in a band since like high school before these guys. After I graduated high school, well, I was in a band with my brother and my cousin Matt. He goes by M now, or they go by M now, and my buddy Troy. And we were jamming with each other until I was 16, and then one of them was like, "Hey, I gotta take off for school and stuff." So since 16, like I haven't been in a band before Sentiments,
damn, that's badass.
and I
Like,
was focused on getting my music degree. And then I got burnt out of that because honestly, like, fuck that program for like a little bit and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And honestly, it's specifically fuck specific people that made me take a break. And then I just got like knee
Fuck
deep in
'em, bro, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck them, dude.
I'm with you.
Fuck them. Fuck 'em, dude.
No, but they wanted to
You
fuck
what?
me, dude, and I'm not gonna
Whoa.
fucking get into that shit.
Whoa, fuck you, right? I mean,
To the
bro,
one I'm
fuck
fucking
you.
talking about. But
Yeah.
anyway, like,
do it again, dude. Do it again. I don't think they saw it the first
yeah,
time.
no, I was like, I know he's watching. I know he's fucking watching. But no, like I was focused on like my music degree for like a little bit, and then I was like teaching as like at the school that I'm teaching at. Was at first it was gonna be like just to make like some like pizza money or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll try a sip. But I was just so involved with teaching for a long time, and I'd play gigs like small acoustic solo gigs, like
Oh, cool.
at the Hop Shop, or I'd play at my buddy Chris's bar in Brownsville, the Jukebox Bar. And
And
yeah,
who are some of your influences, dude? Like, what
my
did you grow up
influences?
listening to?
fuck, like probably like the first CD I ever bought was the Billy Talent 2 album.
Oh, Billy Talent.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
know
like
Billy Talent.
like I got that album.
That makes so much sense.
Dude, I got that album at like 11 years old, and I was like, I want this shit. My dad was like, really? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. And after that, some of my bigger influences were like Silverstein's, especially like Discovering the Waterfront was
Hell yeah.
my fucking jam.
Yeah, dude.
We should get like everyone's first album. That would be pretty cool to
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
what was the first album that you
Oh
guys.
yeah, Billy
got.
Talent 2, Devil in a
Talent.
Midnight Mass. That was the fucking shit. I love that shit.
The first album that I ever purchased was Linkin Park Hybrid Theory.
Oh, shit.
But
Based.
the first CD that I ever listened to, and this is because of my sister, was No Strings Attached by NSYNC.
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 Hey, man, that was a good one.
That was my first
That was a
album.
good one.
Like she would lend me that one because she had bought like Chop Suey. No, Toxicity by System of a Down.
Yeah.
So like honestly, my sister, I don't give her enough credit for it, but like the reason why I got into metal as a whole was because she had Toxicity by System of a Down and Hybrid Theory by Linkin
Well,
Park,
wait, we're
and
gonna
she
do a
wouldn't let me
toast.
borrow her Hybrid Theory CD. So I went to go buy it at Walmart, and that was the first CD I ever purchased.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Mine was
fuck yeah.
Enema of the State.
Okay.
Enema of the State.
Fuck yeah.
And John.
Fuck that.
Oh, like last
It
time.
was
Remember
trivia.
the talk the last time.
That feels like forever ago, bro. The first CD, but I think it was like Master of Puppets or something from Metallica. Like, it was throwback. Just
And you, Johnny?
Classy.
Shit. Like rock music.
Any-
just in general.
any
First
album.
First album that I probably ever got. It
Britney
was
Spears.
probably like a Masterpiece CD or something.
Fuck
Make
yeah.
them say,
Or no. You know what? I take it back. It was a cassette, and it was the Bone Thugs, the one with Thuggish Ruggish Bone. Which one was that? The Creepin' on I'll Come Up. That was my first album. First album, and it was a cassette. But like first rock CD, it was. I think it was like Korn, dude. Like Follow the Leader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, my first album was Americana Offspring.
hell yeah, dude.
That's why I'm fucking.
Fuck Offspring.
I love the Offspring,
wrong with
and
you, dude?
I'm also
hate every
in
good
love with
band,
the
bro.
Offspring. I know. Nah, dude, hey, let's try this beer, bro. We got this Chamoy,
Try. We already did.
Vicky Chamoy. Well, I haven't.
Eric,
Vicky
Cheers,
Chamoy.
guys.
Better act
brother.
like it's
You
your
can cheers him. He's sober too.
I'm also sober, brother. Hell yeah.
Hey, he can still cheers though. He can just do it.
Yeah, cheers. Cheers to guys. Thanks a lot for coming on, man. Oh, my bad.
There you go.
But also, what's crazy is that speaking about the San Benito scene, how I met Marco was because of Fiends. And
Shout out to Fiends. Big
fuck
shout
yeah,
out to
Fiends.
Fiends.
Fiend, Nick, Larry,
Heavy as
everyone.
fuck.
But they're from San Benito, and my first band, like ever, we were called Gunside. Gunside, because it was like, oh, like suicide, deicide. So we're like, oh, dude, side means death. So Gunside means
fun
death
side.
by gun.
Gunside, fun side.
We're like, oh, that's so fucking hard, bro. And then, so Larry, I mean, I don't know if it was Nick or Larry, but they would book shows in San Benito.
What'd you say?
No, Nick. Nick. Nick or
Canceled.
Larry. Nick or Larry.
Oh.
I don't remember who it was, like, but they would book shows in San Benito at this place called the Chandelier, which was like this like old like dance hall kind of stuff. And we would always play shows over there when they were called Burn This Day.
Burn this day.
Before Fiends. And then so I've known
Definitely remember that
I've
name,
known
Burn
Nick
This
and
Day.
Larry since I was like maybe even since like I was 14 or 15. And then you know, I've just been in and out of bands. You know, I'm from McAllen, so it was really hard to go to San Benito because I didn't even have a car. I couldn't even drive. My grandpa.
Yeah, going
loved
from
him to death.
McAllen to San Benito
Yeah.
is a drive.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. So
Sorry.
whenever I would, so like when I didn't have a band, I was like, I really want to like do something that is like in this kind of like a realm. Larry was like, well, you should hit Marco. Marco like has all these music that like he's writing. I think you guys could like mesh. So I hit this guy up and I was like, hey man, I really like, this is what I have so far and I'm trying to look to start something. And I heard you are kind of like looking to start something too. And then we made up.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
We kissed.
And that was it.
That was my introduction to
How much
I-
tongue was there though?
Oh,
was a lot of
dude,
tongue.
too much.
I'm curious, bro. Your drums, like, what brand do you go with? Like,
So I'm endorsed by this company called Dark Horse Percussion.
Oh, shit,
And
that's
they're
cool.
the sickest drum company ever. Steve-O, I love you to death. So I kind of designed my drum set, and we just kind of work with each other. So anytime I want something new or I want something like custom for me, I hit him up, and he like always like works with me and stuff. So
that's cool, man.
yeah.
That is dope.
I never heard of that brand, but that's cool.
Thank you, brother.
That is cool.
You gotta check it out. They're sick.
It's a nice set, dude.
Yeah.
Black and gold.
Ooh.
Gorgeous.
It's
Actually,
fucking gorgeous.
my buddy Rene,
I love those colors.
the drum instructor at the school I work at, he saw your kit and like he told me later, he's like, bro, like his kit, I fucking want that.
Oh yeah. Dark
You're like,
Horse
this kid
Percussion.
fucking sucks, bro.
So
I
like, tell them, man, they need to sell like a custom like Hector kit, dude.
Shit.
Put a picture.
that
of
would
your,
be cool,
Put a
dude.
picture of your peeper on the inside, dude.
And do you like as
Inside
far
the-
as like
inside
the
the drum
drumsticks?
players.
Do you still use like wood or like the what was that
yeah.
brand? Ahead, like
Ahead.
yeah,
What?
Ahead.
You
yeah.
use a dildo? I don't know.
Yeah, I remember Ahead when those came out, dude. Because my cousin's a drummer, so that's why I have a little knowledge of
Yeah.
drumming shit. I know like Tama was like the one he had, but
Yeah.
like it was always Pearl or Tama, and anything other than that, it was like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, where I still love Pearl because of Joy Jordison.
Okay,
And,
yeah, Pearl,
that's all
yeah.
he fucking.
R.I.P.
And honestly, the only Ahead drumsticks I ever purchased were the Joy Jordison
yeah.
ones. Because he's still my favorite drummer. Like to this
fire,
day,
bro.
he's the fucking greatest
Crazy
drummer of all
fire.
time.
That's what's up, man.
My
Yeah.
dude, I love watching Disaster Pieces, the DVD,
Oh, yeah.
where you can choose the camera angle you want. and shit.
Yes.
And
Dude,
fucking.
Do you remember the first time like you ever saw that DVD?
Oh,
Just being fucking like,
bro, you don't
Fucking
even,
mind-blowing.
dude. I was probably in high school. I was like the biggest fan of Slipknot in like my school, probably, bro. I had a Slipknot shirt every day. I had a sweater on over the shirt every day. That was my shit.
And actually, Richard.
First two albums, my favorite.
Ri-
After that, okay.
oh man,
Alright.
you got to talk to Nick and Larry about those.
Nick or
You'll
Larry?
probably have like a whole conversation with them, dude, because that's like
Dude, Iowa was to this day
Iowa-
one
Iowa's
of
the
my
shit.
favorite
Iowa's
heavy
the
CDs
shit.
out there, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
dude.
Fuck.
so.
Let's play that,
Anyway.
bro. Let's play
Yeah,
that.
all right, let's talk about it.
Let's talk
But
about
like,
Hey.
isn't it crazy how like people are still trying to fucking sound like that? Like 24 years, like
Yeah, dude.
that whole. I always say like how like 99 to like 2000, you had Hybrid Theory, you had Slipknot self-titled and Iowa.
dude.
You had
1999,
Toxicity.
bro.
in
1999.
general.
That year, fucking everything came out that
Yeah.
year, bro.
Dude, even
It's
even
that
Kid Rock's album, the Devil Without a Cause,
dude.
that was
When I
fucking
first heard
fire
that-
album, bro.
My name is Kid.
Dude, fuck yeah.
And then they
dude.
just drop it.
Do you seen the Woodstock video? Woodstock
Fuck
99?
yeah.
All that shit, bro.
Did you see the doc on it?
Dude,
like, that's
yes.
crazy.
Yes, that shit was wild.
And you know what's
Yeah.
crazier is that none of them sounded like each other.
Yeah.
Every single sound was
Yeah.
different.
Everyone
and
was unique.
everyone had their own sound. And
Yeah, Corn, Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit,
Even
fucking.
who
ICP was on there.
the Offspring was on there.
Yeah.
Bush was on there.
Oh, I
Dude,
love
they
Bush.
all have
I
their
love
own
me some
sound,
Bush.
bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
dude.
wild.
Glycerin is my favorite Bush song. Also, The Chemicals Between Us.
All right, that's all right.
I'm depressed,
All
bro.
right, okay, you're back. You're back.
No, my favorite Bush track is Letting the Cable Sleep. Now that's emo, dog. That's fucking like,
The Cranberries Linger is my favorite song of all time.
Oh god,
dude,
That's a good
that
song.
cover.
that's a good fucking song.
Who's the dude that got like went viral again for doing that cover? What's his name? You guys haven't seen it on TikTok? All right, I'll shut up.
Is
No,
it
there's
What
there's
is
this
it?
dude. Let me search it real quick. He did a cover of the Cranberries Linger,
Watch, it's gonna be Hector.
but it just like it hits different.
Hi,
like
guys.
hearing
Sad.
it sung by a dude because it makes it a little more relatable. I guess like it was already good by the original artists. All right, the Cranberries, but I this guy just does like a good job doing his cover of it, and I like again just because it's sung by a dude now, like it kind of just
The vibe is
it
different.
hits a little better, man.
Was it that I know the band? Wasn't it that Bad Wolves that did a cover of their?
Is that who it was?
Yeah, Bad Wolves. But Bad Wolves did Zombie.
Yeah, there you go.
Also a great Cranberry song. That first Cranberry record is so good.
Royal Otis, that's the dude I'm talking about.
What a name.
I don't even know who that is, but
Play it.
I saw
We're gonna
that
YouTube 'em.
version
Play it.
and I was like,
Let's
oh,
hear
I
it.
like
Look
that.
them up.
Let's listen to that shit.
Yeah, it sounds good, man. Like it hits different. It's nice.
We'll rate it. All right, we'll rate it.
We're all gonna start crying and shit.
Yeah. I'm over here talking shit about Blink and Offspring, and then
actually-
we're gonna play this. Like, ooh,
Holy
uh-oh.
shit! I just remembered something. Today, at our school, we had like a spirit week, and we were supposed to like show music to the kids. The kids wanted to hear our EP,
Hell
Oh yeah.
and I let
Oh.
them rate it. They said it was a 6.
Wow.
A 6
To
out
be
of what?
fair, they're Taylor Swift fans, so
Oh.
you know.
So am I.
So am I.
Damn.
I just saw that-
They're
I love
not
Tay-Tay.
cultured.
Dude.
They're like 7. Okay.
I just saw that they named Taylor Swift one of the top
She was number 8.
10 guitarists in the last 2
Yeah.
decades or something. Like that.
Actually,
crazy?
they're saying that she's like the greatest like guitarist like of all time right now. Apparently.
What?
But because like
Imagine backstage, she's like,
the argument is that it's like of all current musicians, she is the one that's getting kids to want to pick up a guitar.
Oh, like most influential.
Like she's
type of-
influencing like a lot of young kids to
Dude,
pick up a
it's-
guitar, a ukulele.
It's
or something.
crazy how big she got. Like it's insane.
But like I did see this documentary, but this was like when I was like in high school when she was kind of like the first album. Like she like was so involved in the production of her music and her stage,
Yeah.
and I was like,
That's her
yo,
thing,
I was
right?
like, yo,
That's
I
what
fuck
she
with
does.
that.
Yeah.
Because like if you're doing that like on the real, and you're not like when you're that big, you don't have to write your own fucking music. You just gotta put your name on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she's so involved in everything. I was like, yeah, you know what?
Like she's actually creative.
Yeah.
She gives a
Yeah.
shit.
And I was like, yo, you can't
Taylor
knock
Swift,
on
if
that.
you're watching, no.
Call me.
She definitely is.
This is that Royal Otis cover.
Let's rate this guy.
I already want to end my life.
Oh shit.
Such a good song. I always think of Click. Oh,
Oh. Click will make you fucking cry, bro.
dude.
I love that movie.
That'll
Hell yeah.
definitely make you cry.
Fuck that.
Adam
movie.
Sandler, if you're watching.
Every name because of his.
This is where it gets good.
This is a dude.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger.
All right.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
Yeah, dude, we're not gonna top this at all.
That's
Like,
good.
This is a
we're
song-
not-
It's a
we're
really good
not
cover, bro.
gonna-
Sentiment
we're
Make
not
a-
gonna do
This is a song we're gonna use
Make a metal
before
version.
our intro.
Yeah.
You should, dude.
Make a metal
Dude,
version.
honestly, if we closed a set with that, I'm pretty sure people would go fucking ape shit.
Yeah, they really
We would have to. I
just
want to
happened?
cover "Torn" by Natalie
Oh,
Imbruglia.
dude, that's a good one.
That is like
that
the
is-
greatest
Dude,
song
Neck,
ever.
Neck Deep does a cover of that one, and it's hella good, bro.
Fuck, then we can't
Yeah.
do it then. Shit.
Damn.
No, you can't.
Then I
do
want
it
to do
better.
I want to do
it
Bad
better.
by
I want to do
Matchbox
1,000
20.
miles. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
1,000 miles.
Dude, they already made a cover. Every song.
If you're watching,
Well, I think every
Neck
song
Deep,
has
if you're
been
watching.
covered. Like
Yeah.
every good pop song has to have been covered at least once.
Oh, probably.
But do they cover it good?
Like those Pop Goes Punk albums.
I love those albums.
This is Neck Deep, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't even count because they're Australian.
Yeah, you're not even American, dude.
Shout out to our one Australian fan that hits us up.
Australia, big fan. We know you're watching.
Another strip on the
Dude, we have one guy from Australia that messages us
If
like,
you're
hey,
Australian-
badass hearing you guys and all this shit. Shout out to you, bro.
If you're
for sure.
Australian, I love Parkway Drive. I love
Hey,
North
Parkway
Lane.
Drive. Hell yeah. They're Australian?
Hands
Parkway
like
Drive?
houses, yeah.
I killed a
Oh,
prom
shit.
queen. You know?
I killed a prom queen.
Throwback.
Not bad.
No, it's a good cover, bro.
Yo, this. Have you heard the Hands Like Houses cover of this?
No.
It's great.
They got a
So
new
now
singer now.
we for sure cannot cover the song like ever.
They
Good
just
shit.
they got a
Good
new
shit.
singer. Though,
Covers, bro. Covers. You guys do any covers like practice or anything?
There's one in the talks.
There is?
What-
To
what
like
is it?
play
What is
or,
it?
like,
What is
you
it?
guys jam out any songs like fucking
What?
Should we
pure
say or
sentiment
no?
at practice? Only sentiment.
The one song we did was Lady Gaga's. Remember when you were jamming out?
Oh,
to
that
it?
was for
that was
fu-
just like
shits
for
and
fun.
giggles.
Yeah, that was just for fun. But
Lady Gaga's The Fame Monsters, the greatest album of all time. Is that the one that has Paparazzi?
I don't know.
Paparazzi is the greatest pop song of all time.
I mean, pop song?
Well, it has
Disturbia.
It has
Hell no,
pop
dude.
in the pop
has to be
Exactly.
like Backstreet Boys or something, right?
Okay,
Like,
if we're talking boy bands,
Nah,
there's this boy
NSYNC.
band.
I said
NSYNC
pop.
over
Just
Backstreet
pop,
Boys.
bro.
Okay,
Just
Michael
pop.
Jackson.
there's this band called Five that has a song called "Slam Dunk the Funk," and that's the greatest boy band song ever.
Bring it up.
Bring it right now. It's the greatest boy
If
band
it's
song
not,
ever.
bro,
Is that
Nah,
High
dude.
I'm gonna ask you to leave, bro.
New Kids on the Block is the greatest boy band ever,
Dude,
bro.
first of
I
all,
mean, that was pretty fire.
it
yeah.
starts with five
What-
bad
what's it? It's
boys
called
with
Five?
the power to rock you.
5, you said?
Yeah, they're called Five, and the song's called "Slam Dunk the Funk," and that's
Y'all
the
are gonna be
greatest
like,
song.
This is okay. We're listening to the greatest song ever in pop.
So you gotta get into 5. What you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Oh, I like that beat though.
It's a good beat.
It sounded like Fred Durst in the beginning. I was like, wait a minute.
Then he starts off with
I gotta. Okay, bringing the bass.
"Wanna Get Freaky."
Marco, what you think about this bass?
That's a good bass line. It's slapping the bass.
It's groovy.
Slapping the bass, man.
Slapping the bass.
When the 5 of us make one, gotta push good vibe.
I mean, are they trying
pretty
to be
good.
the Backstreet Boys?
It's super.
They sound wiggle as fuck.
well, they're from England.
It's not.
Oh, so it doesn't count.
It's not space. It's not Space Jam by
Only
Quad City
American
DJs, so
pop,
don't count.
bro.
Okay, then, okay. Are you NSYNC over Backstreet Boys?
Yes, I am.
I think
Straight up.
I'm more.
See,
I'm
because
Backstreet Boys for sure.
Backstreet Boys has more hits.
I'm Backstreet
but
Boys.
NSYNC has better songs.
Yeah.
I've definitely listened to more hours of Backstreet Boys.
It's about quality. Quality over
quantity,
quantity.
yeah.
Brother, more hits.
Yeah, but I mean,
Back
Bro.
in blue, bro.
Fucking NSYNC had Justin, dog.
they also had
NSYNC
Jay-Z,
gave us Justin.
Shazay.
NSYNC
I know it.
gave us
Dude,
Justin.
Justin, fire.
What Backstreet
Fire.
Boy member
That's
is doing
true.
his own thing
That's
right
true.
now?
That's true.
None
of them.
They
but
need each other.
Exactly.
Justin. So you're saying Justin is in sync?
Yeah.
Okay, you got Justin, but you had 5 other guys that made more hits.
Joey
than-
Fat One. That was his name, right?
Chris Kirkpatrick,
Joey Fat One.
Lance Bass, an
Lance
ambassador for the LGBTQ.
That's true.
Shout out, bro. Pride
shout
Month.
out.
It
Hell
is
yeah.
Pride Month.
Shout out.
You guys have
But
your
Backstreet
title
Boys
already.
already.
Metal band discusses best boy band.
There you go.
But yeah, Backstreet Boys all the way, dude. All the way.
I don't know.
All the way.
No.
I want it that way.
No, because
Bro,
Backstreet
come
Boys,
on.
Backstreet Boys has Backstreet's
man.
Back and Turning Up My Heart's in sync. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Turning Up My Heart is better.
No
than
one's saying they don't
all-
have good songs, bro. They have fire songs.
Backstreet
But-
Boys is like, they came out first.
Backstreet
But I'll even say this 98
Damn.
Degrees over Backstreet Boys.
Whoa, give me just one night. Una noche.
98 Degrees over Backstreet Boys.
Nick Lachey,
Nick
dude,
Lachey,
what the
Drew
fuck?
Lachey.
I mean, they had good songs too.
Hey,
but
man. He had Jessica Simpson, dog.
He
Pulled Jessica
had-
Simpson, dog.
Nick Lachey is hot.
So did Tony Romo, dude.
Tony Romo's also hot.
Tony Romo, if you're
Tony Romo, watching.
fuck you, bro.
Jessica Simpson, if you're watching, I'll eat it. From the back.
Nick Lachey, I love you.
Would you eat it, Adam?
Did Nick Lachey eat it? Did Tony Romo? I don't think so.
Not like
Who
you.
knows?
Not like you can, bro. I'll tell you. I'll tell
No.
you that. Not like you can.
I go for that brown eye, dog.
Dude, it's a new album, right? I know.
New album. That's our new album title, Brown Eye.
Brown eye.
Imagine, bro, coming out.
dude, that's gonna be
New
a
band.
Shout out to ABV,
It's gonna be
right?
a fucking. That's gonna be a lost track somewhere, dude.
The brown eye.
I'm gonna make it happen, dude. I'm
Hidden
gonna make
track,
it happen,
bonus
yeah.
track, brown eye.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna
for
be
you all.
like the sickest, like
Yeah,
most
it's gonna
heaviest
be
song
like
we make.
the most
that Nate will love.
inspired song like
Yeah.
ever. Like,
It's just gonna be
The best breakdown ever is going to be heard in brown eye.
There you
We'll,
go.
we'll feature you guys on it.
Why'd you all name me Brown Eye?
Like you can just be like, well, you can
gonna
just say
say.
like, I'll eat it from the back, and then just like the heaviest breakdown you've ever heard.
Sample that shit, dude.
I eat it from the
God.
back.
Yes.
Do we have permission to
done.
sample this podcast?
We're gonna sample that, yeah.
anything you
permission.
want, bro. Go
Fuck
for
yeah.
it. Anything you want.
We're just gonna we're gonna cut and paste.
And then on
songs
the
from boy
next
bands.
album release, you guys need to have a bonus track, Whispering Eye.
I love that movie, dude. Role Models. I love that movie, dude.
Dude, Role Models, super underrated movie, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
for
honestly,
real.
honestly,
Super.
a great movie.
I love
Yeah.
that movie, dude.
It means vagina.
Song's called Love Gun.
Dude,
It's
hell
about his
yeah.
cock. Dude, are y'all Kiss fans?
Yeah, I like Kiss.
Hell yeah, man. Like they got such a bad rep like in the rock scene by like heavy metal dudes, but I mean,
Yeah, but I mean that was the
That was the
heavy
time,
at that
dude.
time, bro.
It
You know
was.
that was the crazy fucking
Yeah,
devil
like-
music
Dude, yeah.
at the time. When you listen to
yeah.
it now, you're like, damn, this was devil music. Shit.
it's like it's almost
and
disco.
then you put
dog.
what you're
What
listening
the
to,
fuck?
you're like, whoa.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit Rock City is
Oh,
the
we were
shit.
talking about
Yeah,
that shit.
Shake your wee wee.
One of the best movies, like for
Yeah, dude.
what they show in that generation shit. You know, like
Yep.
Hell yeah.
fire.
Man, go up on stage, shake your wee wee, win $100. I'll do it.
Throws up and shit.
Dude, I thought it was
so funny, bro.
like when I found out that hot chick was Gene Simmons' wife in real life, I was like, what? Like
What's her name? It's Tweed, right?
Shannon.
Shannon
Tweed?
Tweed,
There you
yeah.
go.
I was gonna say
Shannon.
Jessica Simpson.
He got a piece of that too. Man.
He probably did.
Justin Timberlake.
JT, if you're watching.
Justin, if you're watching.
Kiss if you're watching that.
Kiss if you're watching.
Gene Simmons,
what
if you're
Ace?
watching
No,
with that
we'll get
tongue.
sued if Kiss is watching.
Oh, no
100%.
shit.
Just for saying
Right.
shit. We'll get sued.
No shit, right? Fucking Jews. They want everything.
Oh, man.
Everything.
Erting.
No, man. So with the album that you guys just put out, like, what was the process in recording? I know you were like writing a lot of the stuff, but how did that like come across to, you know, getting everybody on board? Like, were some of the guys like, okay, I know you wrote this, but I'm gonna tweak it, or you know what, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think you guys tweaked anything.
No.
No, Marco.
I literally wrote the bury me part. Fuck you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you did. You did do that.
Here we go. Here we go.
So,
What kind of
yeah.
pizza?
I know
we-
you
that's beef?
fucking. I know you hate that track, but
I love
damn,
that
dude.
track. So yeah, I pretty much would write, and I had Nate. Nate was the first one to hear New Hope, which was our first single, and I wasn't gonna put it out at all because I was really like kind of skeptical, like nah, nobody will listen to it.
Which is ridiculous because
'Cause-
it's insane.
You know how we're last podcast we were talking about sending a track and not getting anything is like sending a nude or like a dick pic
Yeah.
and not hearing anything, and they're like, oh, it's all right, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where I was going with. And I was like, Nate was like, dude, we gotta fucking do this. We gotta do it. You came over to my house the week, and then he recorded vocals, and I was like, oh fuck, okay, cool. So that was the first one. Hector messaged me, and we just kind of all became, one, all three of us. So for the main part, it was just us three, and I would write, show him ideas. Nate would tell me, hey, I wanted to go this route, because Nate can't play guitar, but he has these ideas of what he wants it to sound like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to be heavy
You
enough.
should hear our group chats. Like,
Yeah.
you should do like.
Oh, dude, that's
He's like
all day in a band.
He's like
bro.
Justin Bieber, where that video where he's like conducting a band. He's like,
So-
okay.
Really,
It's sort of like you should add like some here. That would be sick.
And then it's like, all right.
Can you do a wow wow?
That's
So-
like band lingo, bro,
Yeah,
for
dude.
sure. Like,
So we went to Rudy at Dark Arts, and
Love you, Rudy.
shout
Yeah,
out
dude.
to Dark Arts.
Fuck
And,
yeah, Rudy.
Rudy's the best.
Rudy was like,
Oh, I
hey,
was like, it's doing
this
fucking
is-
dope.
Rudy was like, this is really good. You should really, kind of make it something. So I was like, okay, it'll just be like a studio project. And then what really drove me was, to be honest, Hector hadn't been on stage for 5-6 years, and I
It's
was
been a
like,
long
okay,
time.
this guy's an insane good drummer, and he came from a band that wasn't
Good. No.
that wasn't really playing anything, right? So I really wanted to get him on stage, and that was it, dude. I mean, we kind of just formed, and everything just came together so perfectly. Like, not a bump in the road, nothing. It was just good.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's because we've all been in bands collectively, right? So you kind of know like there's always kind of like a tension between like certain people when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like something, this person doesn't like it, but we're gonna do it anyway because it's 5 people. And I feel like with
majority rule.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like with us, like we never wanted to play shows. It was always just like we all
we're
had
gonna
things-
record like this
Yeah.
on projects, side projects, and shit like that.
We always just had stuff in our head that we kind of just wanted to get out. Like, you know, like this is just like built up and we just want to put it out just to have something out, you know, because Marco has 80,000 bands.
For sure.
And at the time I was in another band too. So it was like, I just want to do this on the side because this is just like creatively, I have an itch to do this. So when you get together with people that are just so into like, you know, I don't care what this sounds like because I'm not here to impress anyone else. I just want to get it out of my head.
Yeah.
It's like this whole like sense of like freedom. Like you can do anything and I can tell this guy anything and like we just all make it work and it's like it's badass. And I've never experienced that in anyone else because you know when you're in the VFW days it's like I want the heaviest fucking breakdown. Like I just and then I want to get a quote from a movie, play it before the breakdown. I just want everyone to mosh, you know what I mean? And now it's like, dude, I don't care what people think about this song. It just, if it feels good, then I just want to put it out. You know what I mean?
And you said like you guys were not thinking of shows and stuff, but you guys have started, right? Playing shows and stuff. And how was that feeling getting this music out there?
Dude,
good responses?
It was an insane. So from the first show all the way till the past show, I mean, we played a total of 3 shows.
Yeah,
each show has been like a level up. So it's been crazy, dude. People knowing like the song, like the lyrics to the song, getting in the mic from Nate. I was like, what the fuck is happening, dude? Like, and you know, we had a good first show, I would say, that, you know, people knew who we were, they were anticipating us and so forth. So second show was in Corpus. People loved us. We were the softest band on that bill.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of fucking like deathcore bands, and we're just like, I don't know why the fuck we're playing this, but
But it
people
was
fucking
badass.
dude.
Yeah.
And then the last show at Lone Star was fucking great. There was
Fucking
there was a crap ton of people there too as well. So I mean, I feel like this, you know, we're on a moving train, and it, you know, every show has been really good. The album has gotten pretty good reception from people. People hear it 3 times, 4 times, and that
It's
just
dope,
you know,
dude. It's a good album, man.
That makes me personally happy, but you know, just for the band in general too. I mean, that's you know, it's an accomplishment, you know, to kind of do and have people repeat it. Like people you don't talk to, and it's like, hey, I've already jammed this 3 times. My favorite track is this one, this one, this one. That takes, you know, that's something that hits me because you know, it's just like, fuck.
Those
They're
are like
related,
your
dude.
ideas, bro. You know, like your
Yeah,
ideas
like,
come to life and
great.
people fuck with it and shit.
Yeah.
So like I know you guys were saying that it doesn't really like you guys don't really care how people, you know, respond or if they're gonna like it or not. But there has to be a little part that does, right? Because as a music creator that we all are, we all in our head at one point had this like vision of like having a fan base and people jamming to your songs, whether they're instrumentals or if you got lyrics, like singing along to your stuff. So there is a little bit of that in the back of your head, right? When it comes to
There's like a little brutal honesty that we have like with each other and kind of like with the people that are like closest to us, because even in the songwriting process, like there would be times where like either like our girlfriends or wives like are there like with us, either like in the writing process or in the studio, and like we'll be just like, we ask to be blunt like with each other because like we've experimented with different stuff, and like we're not afraid to like just say like no, like that's not it, you know.
That's the like open communicate, dude. It's crazy. Like
Yeah, you
I'm
gotta
telling
have that for sure. Like,
and I feel like that comes with age, dude. Because when I had my band in high school, we were like
back in the day, it was like
we were like strictly
Nah,
like
bro.
street punk style stuff, and I was the only one that was really into that kind of shit, and all the other guys were like, they were into Slipknot, they were into like Deftones type stuff, and we were friends, so that's why we agreed on starting a band together. But I was just such a fucking Nazi, bro. I was like, no, it's supposed to be played like this, and no breakdowns, like none of. Like,
he had
you know,
a mustache and everything.
like totally like, and I feel like I think that's why that I didn't continue to play in bands anymore with other people, because maybe that word got around and shit. But I think that comes with age, is being able to communicate that and being more open-minded.
Sure.
I was
Oh, yeah,
so
dude, for
narrow-minded,
sure.
bro. Like as a teenager.
I think like the third band practice we had, we were all sitting down, and I was kind of just like analyzing everything in Hector's house. I was like, fuck, this is insane. Like, we're having open discussion about merch, open discussion about like what stickers we're gonna do, what our set's gonna be. And I've been in quite a bit of bands and have never had that. It's always been one, and okay, that's it.
One person like taking lead.
So like me myself, like yes, I did majority of the writing and stuff like that, but I'm not one to be like, hey, this is my show, this is me, this is like I don't believe in that. Like if Eric wants to change something, or Hector doesn't like a part, or John doesn't like a part, it's like, okay, cool, let's make something better that's gonna suit the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you're right, it does come with age, dude, because you don't want to fucking deal with all that shit. Like,
oh yeah,
who
now
wants to deal with that?
Yeah,
Like,
bro. Now that I'm like 19, I just fucking
You look 19, bro.
You do
thank you.
look
I
19.
appreciate that. I'm 28.
Honestly,
Nice.
but the craziest thing that I think
I'm here
is
for
that
19
like,
out there.
John, no.
but I think the craziest thing, like I don't know, like I'm sure for everyone, you know what I mean. Like my biggest goal with music has always been to like make people feel the way that I feel when I hear like my favorite songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Goosebumps and
Yeah,
shit.
and just like, but not even like, it's just like being honest. And like honestly, this EP, this album that we put out is, I feel like, the most honest we've ever been.
Yeah.
Like there's always like, in any band that you're in, you're always trying to like chase likes, chase views.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're trying to put things that will catch people's attention. And I feel like in this, instead of trying to get people to be like, oh, well, that sounds badass, we just wanted people to be like, you know what, that's true. Like,
Yeah.
Things kind of suck sometimes, that's okay. You know what I mean? And it's like you're approaching it from a different standpoint of like trying to look badass and just trying to be more real with like just yourself.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest part about this band, is that a lot of us, when we were writing this, was like, yo, like this is like some real ass like shit that we're talking about. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
grown man metal
Yeah.
type
And
of
like
shit. Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
that's like what's freaky about like how much like the followers we've gotten, the likes we've gotten, the reception we've gotten, is that it's like we were just making real shit. Like I think each of us have like thrown in something pretty personal into there.
Yeah.
And it's like it's wild because like we threw it out there, and I guess not surprised that people liked it, but like we were surprised to see so many people resonate with
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah,
First
man.
thing Hector said was, I want to make something real. I was like, okay, this is what I have.
No, yeah,
take,
like,
take it or leave it, dog. That's all I got.
I've got
I swear.
70%
This is real,
real,
dog.
that's
And
it.
this is real.
He was like,
Yeah.
brother, I love this. Let's do it. I was like, fuck, okay, cool. Let's do it.
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
like
bro.
this is the first time I started band, and I was like, hey man, like I don't want to do anything that's just not me, because I'm just not, I don't have the time for it. You know what I mean? And a lot of the material that we wrote, so like a lot of the lyrics is like me and Nate, and everyone pitches in.
Yep.
But like how it started was like my grandpa was like my dad since I was 6 months old, and I lost my grandpa in 2018, and like a lot of the songs that we have.
Cheers to your grandpa.
Yeah, a lot of songs that we had are songs that maybe not songs, but like poems or just stuff that I had to write because I felt like I was gonna like lose my mind. Like I went from like I lived in the house that we lived in, and I was just there by myself, and I would find myself on the couch just like what do I do?
Yeah.
Like like I'm waiting for my grandpa to come out, but he's not coming back type stuff. You know what I mean? So a lot of it was just stuff that I wrote that like I was really just trying to like not lose my mind. So a lot of that shit that on there is like shit that I never thought would see the light of day. Shit that I was scared like for people to hear, like, man, is this guy okay? Like, does this guy like need help? And then Nate has his own stuff with like his mental health stuff too. So putting this out there is just like it's a lot more scary than like putting like a heavy ass breakdown.
Yeah.
Because if people don't like, I feel like if people were not to like this, I'd be like, man, like people are just gonna think that like I'm crazy or like I'm depressed, I'm sad. No one's gonna relate to that. And we've had so much more people be like, hey, like this is awesome.
Yeah.
Within any other band I've been in. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of stuff that it's like I feel like we cover, and it's almost like like we pretty much make our souls naked out there, because like we like there's some shit that I've thrown out there on
Naked.
this that it's like
Naked as can be, bro.
like
For real.
there's some shit I put on there that like I didn't think that I was ever gonna open up to people about. Like there was some shit I told them, I was like, yeah, honestly, like I don't really talk about this because I don't think it's that big a deal. And yet in the process of recording and like hearing like that this is like on fucking Spotify, and like hearing like myself like hear me talk about shit, it like the first time I heard like REP on Spotify, like it legitimately brought me to tears because I was like, fuck, I didn't think I was ever gonna be like talking about this shit and people would be like, I appreciate that, you know,
relating to it.
and
Yeah,
like
dude.
Fuck
I
yeah,
feel like
dude.
that's like every fucking track almost, you know, like whether we're like angry, whether we're like scared, whether we're sad, and I feel like part of this was like us healing a little bit, at least for me. I know I can say like part of this was me healing, you know, and like it's crazy. It's freaking crazy to like do something just because like you're just trying to like heal, or at least you're just trying to like put something out there and people are like, I fuck with that and I relate to that. Like that's freaking wild, man.
Yeah, like if you hear the last track on our album, that's like my grandpa's voice.
Yeah.
Like I found it from an old home video.
That was
And
a
I put-
last minute idea.
Yeah, and I put that on the track, and and Nuno is what he would call me. So that's why the last track is called that, and it has like my grandpa's voice. So just shit like that is stuff that like, you know, I never thought would ever happen. And the fact that I could grieve like that through like the only medium that I know what it is just like, I said, like every time I hear that song, it still fucks me up. You know what I mean? Because it's just,
Dude,
music's
it's-
all I've known since I was like 15.
Legitimately, like Nuno makes me cry hard. Like, and it's wild because it's like, you know, it's a song about like his loss, but like during the process of like recording the EP, like, you know, like I lost like an uncle I was really close to, and then like Nate as well. They had something happen in their family as well too, and it's just like I hear Nuno and I'm just like, fuck, man. Like it's like man, that like covers loss like really
Yeah.
well, and it's like, you know, like, and we put like, I think that video made it to Instagram, right, where we made like a shout out to like Hector's grandpa, and it's like, fuck, like it's like, and I know like there's probably like tons of people out there like that are probably hearing this and be like, bro, like I needed that, you know. Yep. And
Yeah,
like
dude, for
that's
sure.
just one track, you know, out of 9, and it's like I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that are like listening to these different tracks, and like there's something that they can either like be angry to or cry to or something, you know.
Yeah,
Nah,
we're,
dude.
we're sad. All right.
Yeah, 100.
You're sad.
That makes good music, bro. That makes good.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna say
sad.
that.
I'm
Like,
fucking
fucking-
sad.
I was gonna say
transitions
like
into music good.
like fucked up mental health
That's
makes
what it
makes
is,
good
dude.
art, bro. Like
Yeah.
it really does.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
That is exactly what it is.
And it's funny that you say that your grandpa would call you Nuno. My grandpa would call me Nune.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, and so right now I heard you say that, and it just reminded me of that because I mean, we all have 2 grandparents, right?
Yeah, of course.
Some of us have like 6, but like you know, my dad's dad, he was not like my grandpa. I had my mom's dad, who was my grandpa, and
Yeah.
and I was really close to him. And I think when my grandma passed, I know I shed a few tears, but I cried more when my grandpa passed, dude, because like we were super close, and when I had mohawk and you know colored hair and like fucking weird clothes, he always supported it. He would just say like, "Hey, be careful out there," you know,
No,
type
yeah.
shit. Like,
And, like,
don't get in a fight.
Careful dress
you
like that,
know?
bro.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly like my grandpa would drive me to play shows to San Benito to fucking 3 people, you know, at like 1 a.m, and then drive me back. Like every single thing like in my music has like is like 100% goes to my grandpa. And I could never think of enough. Like my only goal in life is to like be half the guy that he was, because he was just insane. You know what I mean? And like in the song that we talk about, you know, like, you know, when my grandpa passed away, I was so like, I felt like I was just so distant. Like I didn't grieve properly because I was like, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah.
You know, like you kind of go into survival mode, and you know, I didn't mourn my grandpa the way I should have. So I was just like, well, what am I gonna do? I gotta pay bills now. I gotta pay for this house. I gotta do everything. I didn't give him like the respect he deserved to like cry for him or anything, you know. So like when you get into this routine of just like, I just need to survive. I just need to be okay. And like now that we're putting this out, I feel like I'm finally being able to like just let it go. You know what I mean? Like I can be like, you know, like I did what I needed to do for where I was at in my life, and now I can be like,
it's like a good closure.
yeah,
for
and now I
you.
can be like, you know, like I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you the send off that you deserved, but like I hope
Nah,
that
man,
like,
but I'm pretty sure you were close with him and stuff. He knows what's up.
yeah,
for sure.
and like I hope that like now like as long as for like this song forever, like even if it doesn't blow up, if only if the people I hear on Spotify hear, like it's out there, and like, you know, that's for him, and like that's forever. And like I can't ever thank these guys enough for letting me do that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
You know,
shout out to that, bro.
It's crazy too, cause You know, like on the topic of like healing and shit, like it's wild because like you know, like shit, like 5 years back, like I used to be a completely different person. Like I was dating somebody completely different and I looked totally different and everything. I was like in the worst fucking headspace of my life before.
How'd you
COVID.
look, bro?
I was
I'm
I was
curious,
206 pounds.
No shit.
Whoa.
Now he's hot.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that, baby. No, like
Hot
I
boy
was,
summer.
Baby.
He's
I
always
was
been hot.
I was
Let
pretty
that be
fucking
on the
big,
record.
and like just because like I didn't give a shit about my health, I legitimately was telling myself like I'm not gonna make it to 30. I don't give a fuck. Like, and I'm sorry to my students that hear me say that. Like, I know, like I legitimately apologize because like they love they fucking love me.
Yeah, that was
He's
Like,
a changed man.
and like I didn't think I was gonna make it to 30, and I didn't give a shit if I did or not. And I legitimately like there was a point, March of 2020, right when COVID was getting fucking real. Like I got fucking sick, like really sick, and the doctor just kind of was like, I thought I had COVID, and this was before like and like the fucking like medicine and shit was like able to like help with that and stuff. Like I thought I was gonna die, like that's it. And nah, they just told me like, no, dude, like you got like food poisoning and stuff.
Like, nah, you're just fat, dog.
And no, like
You ate
legit,
some bad food,
that's
bro.
what fucking happened.
Go
Like
home.
he asked me about like my eating habits and shit, and I was like, bro, I fucking suck, man. And then like I started going like on like a health kick. I was like, I'm gonna try to run more. I'm gonna try to like work out. And my girlfriend did not fucking support me,
Ooh, yeah.
like at all.
I hate
like
that.
she was just like, you're crazy. You're gonna get hurt. Like all of this shit. And like
Like, you're too fat.
like fucking a 9-year relationship, and I was just like I was done, you know, like
Yeah.
and
I mean,
like high school sweethearts kind of thing.
And it
like,
sucks
I
when you
walked
don't
away
get
from
that support from the people that you would expect
No,
to have
I
it
didn't.
from the most, man.
The saddest thing was in that year of 2020 when I tried to work on myself, all of my fucking friend group left. There was like a whole like 7-month period where I had no one to talk to, no friends. I would go to work, come home, and go to bed. That was it.
Fuck
And
'em.
like that was when I was like trying to get better. And honestly, no, not fuck them. Like I wish them well. Like I honestly do wish them well because I
He
I did
does
well
because
on
he's
my
a
own.
great guy.
Like
Not me.
But it molded you, bro. Like
Yeah, it
that
did.
kind of situation molds people,
And
and,
it's-
Yeah.
sometimes people don't make it out, bro. They
It's-
don't make it out of it.
It's fucking crazy because it's like every year I progressively set like bigger goals for myself. Like the first one was just like I just want to be able to run a mile in like 10 minutes and stuff.
Eric
The
runs like
crazy-
10 miles now.
Thank you.
It's insane.
I'm a marathon runner.
I started running like a couple months
Fuck
ago,
yeah.
man.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And like
yeah.
Dope.
the funny thing was like this
But I'm still
year,
fat.
like I set 3 fucking goals for myself, like because that's something I try to do like every year. Legitimately, one of those goals was I want to play more shows.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
And then these
Here-
fucking
here
guys
you
come
are.
along.
There you go.
And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Check.
Like
you put it out in the universe, bro.
Yeah.
And you work towards it, and look at it now.
Like I legitimately was like, I want to play more shows. Like I want to be more involved in music. I want to be a performer again.
Yeah.
I miss it. And
yeah.
like these guys have brought out like the best performer in me that I've ever been, like ever, like period.
And,
Like,
he's hot. Now
I tried
he's
to.
super
I tried
hot.
to be solid 6. Okay, so
I dig the
That's good
Kenny
for the
G
value,
here
bro.
you got going on,
Oh,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
You gotta see him shred. You gotta see him shred.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
He's insane.
What kind of guitar do you have, bro? What do you
so
use?
for the band, I play on an LTD. It's like an old pawn shop guitar that I had that I found out was actually a pretty solid fucking guitar.
Fuck yeah, it's so punk rock.
And that was like
Hell yeah.
my fucking like drop tune guitar. Like I was just like, I'm gonna use this in case I feel like playing some Lamb of God or some shit.
Hell yeah.
And then when I started working with these guys, I was just like, I've got a perfect fucking guitar for this. But
I have
actually-
a Jackson that I use for drop tune shit.
Oh, nice. My favorite guitar though is I have an Epiphone Les Paul. That thing's 18 years old.
Me too.
Oh, dude,
Like-
it's a blue one, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's
that's my
gorgeous,
favorite
dude.
fucking guitar. But I use the LTD just because one, it looks heavier because it's fucking jagged and red and shit.
Nice.
But
yeah.
no, that Les Paul is like my fucking baby, dude. That was the first guitar I started learning on, and like I'm like that thing's never fucking like touching anyone else's hands except
Hell
like
yeah.
few people.
Hey,
Marco,
do you-
I'll let you touch it.
Do you guys like
And John.
Trivium over Lamb of God?
No. I'm a Lamb of God.
Lamb of God over Trivium?
You would be Lamb
Yeah.
of God.
Nah,
Lamb of
Trivium.
God over Trivium.
Nah, Trivium.
For
over-
sure. What?
No, Trivium over Lamb of
Nah,
God.
it's true.
I've never even heard
You
Trivium, so I'm gonna
know?
say Lamb of God.
I've seen Trivium.
What about you?
I've seen Trivium and they disappointed the fuck out of me, bro.
I would definitely go with Trivium, bro.
That's right.
Ascendancy is one of the greatest.
I don't even know who they are, so I can't even be. But fuck
no
Trivium.
Lamb of God. I mean, Lamb of God
We're
fans,
Lamb of
but
God fans, but dude, come on, dude.
over well, I'm surprised here, bro.
But are they like in the same genre of shit?
No,
Like, is it
no,
the same
but
style? I'm thinking no, right? Trivium sounds more
Lamb
like
of God, bro. what
You know
the
what?
fuck?
Nate's probably like wrote like.
No,
fucking-
Nate is probably pissed.
Yeah.
Our vocalist is probably upset.
Nate is like obsessed. Well, not
Bro,
obsessed.
you should
but
have been here,
He
Nate.
loves Lamb of God.
Bro, that's the band I've seen the
I
most.
hear it in his vocals, bro. Like he's got some good vocals.
You know
dude.
what?
Fuck yeah.
I tripped out like when I heard the album. The music sounded very what I'm assuming like maybe Trivium sounds like. I really don't know because I never heard them.
Well, you gotta
put it
when
on.
you leave, you gotta hear Ascendancy.
Yeah,
The
I'm
entire
gonna-
album.
I'm
You're
gonna listen
fucking
to it.
watching Trivium.
We'll pop your
Matt Heafy, if you're watching.
Trivium cherry right now.
Yeah, I'm down because I've heard the name
Right,
drop
Corey, if you're
many
watching.
times. But
What song do I
I've
put
never
this
heard
guy?
him.
Pull harder.
Rain.
Whoa.
Pull
Pull
harder.
harder on the strings. Pull harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Gunshot.
Like Lights
Gunshot.
the Fly.
Cum shot.
Literally any song on
Any
Ascendancy.
song, dude. That's a solid
Yeah,
album.
that's a good.
dude.
It's
I
a
wanna
good
hear
album,
Cum
but
Shot.
Lamb of God, bro.
Dude, come on, dude.
Put cum shot.
Ashes will be awake.
Let's put Lamb of God, bro. Fuck Trivium, bro.
Can you please put on Redneck by Lamb of God?
No. I mean, Trivium
fucking
would be
love that song.
way
Sorry.
better.
Earlier. than
Wait,
that.
Eric, did you say Lemon got over Trivium?
Look, this is
Sorry,
Trivium.
man. And that's because I've seen.
Hell yeah, bro.
I've seen Trivium.
You're my new
live,
favorite
and I
guy of
still
the
love
band, bro.
Lamb of God
I
more.
know.
Dude,
This is trivia.
2005.
Hell yeah. This guy was like 19 when he wrote this.
Yeah. No, super well. It's probably my favorite album from them.
It's their best album, dude.
Yeah. I saw them live and they disappointed me, bro. I'm not
When
gonna lie.
did you see him live?
They played with Lamb of God. They played with Lamb of God, and I did not like the way they performed, bro.
I saw them in, this album had just dropped, and it was Ozfest 2005.
No, I saw them in Corpus.
So Ozfest used to have their band meets, and I got to meet these guys, dude. I have a sick mustache.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not. All right, put on.
So
Why am I kidding?
I'm going to be completely honest. I've never been a fan of that kind of like the harmonic sounding riffs in metal and that kind of shit right there, like that.
I hate
like
to say
that
that,
kind
but
of
you're gonna hate sentiments then.
This
No,
is
well, I
Lamb of
heard
God.
it and I dig it. I'm more open-minded now.
Son, where'd you find this?
Be biased, bro. Come on.
See, this is Slayer-esque. That's why I fuck with it a little more.
Yeah, you definitely would fuck with Lamb of God more than.
But
Trivium's more.
but it's not Omerta though.
Nah, they're good, bro. But come on, man.
Come on, man.
Like this is that drop tuning type shit, and I was used to like Pantera drop D,
I mean,
fucking
not
Slayer
too drop,
drop
right?
half a
Lamb of
step.
God's not too drop, are they?
Dude, this is.
Just to drop D.
Drop D.
I think that's why I can fuck
Lamb
with
of
it a
God
little
is
more.
good. I just like
man, I
Trivium
fucking
more.
love Lamb of God,
Bro, but chocolate starfish, Limp
Oh,
Bizkit.
hey, don't get me started with Lim, bro. I fucking love the shit. That's what I'm trying to be for Halloween.
That was my least favorite album, the Chocolate Starfish.
Fuck. All of this shit.
If I live, I will kill you.
Dude, this
This
comes on, bro.
You are forgiven.
Trivium doesn't have this.
Trivium doesn't need.
Yeah, this is more Slayer-esque.
Look at that shit, bro. Like you can fuck to this, bro.
No, you can't. What do you think I'm doing, dude?
Oh shit, dude! Lamb of God
You
live.
dance in the
Lamb of
pit to
God
this,
live
like-
has every time I've seen him, amazing, bro.
I haven't seen him live yet. I have not seen him live yet.
I've I've seen him like 5 times.
Lamb of God, if you're watching, give Marco tickets.
Give us tickets. Put us on the show.
Let us open.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
That's fire.
That's a good battle. That's a good battle.
See, but it's like comparing apples to oranges, dog, because like it's totally different sound. Trivium's more of a modern sounding metal.
Yeah.
And these guys are more on the traditional side.
True.
I do think they're very different.
Yeah, they're totally
for sure.
different.
Yeah, like Trivium's like better.
He's like, yeah, Lamb of God mid, fucking Trivium.
Trivium's up there.
And Trivium's
Fucking
like
Marco.
Blink-182 a metal, dog.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
I mean, there's other bands that are that.
Look, Kiss was the best metal band of all time.
Death metal.
Love Gun.
Taylor Swift.
God of Thunder.
But
Nah, Taylor Swift
let's get back
definitely
to
better guitars than
some,
Kirk Hammett,
some
that's
real
for sure.
music though.
Oh shit.
Sentiments, bro.
Parasite of all fucking.
I want to hear that breakdown real quick, bro. I want to hear that breakdown. So this, yeah, well, I mean, you've heard that.
Yeah, I was hearing the album last night.
Trivium S. Awesome, bro. And you best believe I saw those tabs and I started playing them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So like one of my favorite
sorry, we deleted the
local
tabs.
bands that play hardcore, Worst Behavior. You guys know who they
Carl
are?
is my fucking best friend. I love him to death.
You guys should do a show with them, bro.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
That would be fucking badass, dude. Because
Plan one.
We want to get
like
those guys on the
dude,
pod
like
for
at
sure.
707, bro, they're always throwing some dope shows here at
Fuck
the
yeah.
coffee shop.
We were
and
just there.
Worst Behavior is always there. I mean, oh, you
Dude.
guys were just there?
Yeah.
When?
Like 3 weeks back.
On the 30th of May.
Yeah, we were there. a
But
few
Worst
weeks back.
Behavior, they just released their EP too.
Yeah.
Dragged Across
Yeah.
Heaven. It's fucking sick.
Badass
It is
cover.
fire, man.
badass
Yeah,
cover.
Carl, their drummer, we grew up together. He's like my brother. Danny. Anyway, everyone
Oh,
else in that
Danny,
band.
bro.
Everyone in that band is fucking sick
Danny's
as
like
fuck.
Marco, bro. Danny's
Yeah,
in
same.
like
He's like in
20,000
20
bands, dude. He's also like a
like,
pioneer in the music
yeah.
scene, though.
And-
Yo,
from
what's
like
up,
with
Danny?
DTD, that was like the
DTD.
We gotta
first
start a
one.
21 band, right?
DTD.
Let's start a band, bro.
do it, dude.
God damn it,
down.
Marco.
Also, like Adam.
Adam, his
THC.
brother, yeah.
Dude, he,
Rift Valley Tacos,
He is-
man.
Dude, oh.
I will credit him with starting the entire scene down here.
Yeah, they did.
100%.
They really did, bro.
He's thrown the first show for every band I've been in.
Well, the one that was throwing and booking the shows back in those days was Rolly, dude.
It's been a long time.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys remember Rolly. He was the one booking all the punk shows back in those days, and
Yeah.
that's where like DTD came from. But then Danny started doing like more just strictly hardcore type
Yeah.
shit, bro, which is pretty fire.
And he's always been a consistent force in the scene. And now the stuff that Worst Behavior is doing is insane.
Fuck
They're,
yeah.
they're getting way
Fucking
bigger, and they
dope as
deserve it
shit.
because they're the shit. Every single person in that band is fucking badass.
Yeah.
And the music they make is fucking crazy, dude. It's angry. Makes me
Yeah,
want to
dude.
two-step.
It's dope.
Makes me want to like fucking.
Yeah, sounds like Lamb of God.
It's
No,
great.
but when
love them to death.
I heard your all's
Two-stepping
album
Lamb of
last
God.
night, I was like, man, like I want to go to a show and like fucking just like experience that what I heard last night like live, dude, because
Fuck yeah.
it's that kind of energy that like the Valley needs more of. You know what I'm saying? Because
I definitely want to go catch you guys live for sure.
Fuck
You
yeah.
should.
I appreciate that.
do it.
you guys
Shows
have any
coming up?
shows coming up
The Gremlin.
Ooh,
We're playing on the
28th.
28th.
this month?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
28th. What's that? A Friday?
It's a Friday.
It's a
Yeah.
Friday.
Who are y'all playing with?
It's this band called Decoy.
Okay.
And they're sick.
Nice.
They're fucking badass.
Are they better than Lamb of God? I don't know.
Yeah.
They're definitely better than.
I haven't heard that.
We are playing with Lamb of God, actually.
Lamb of God.
Guys, if you're playing-
watching,
This is
if you're watching
exclusive.
Lamb of God, just remember 28th. Be there. Show up.
That's the only way I'll go to a show, bro. I don't- Is Lamb of God there? No. All right. I can't go, bro.
There's a
but
Valley.
you'll have to be
There's a
there, bro.
Valley version. They're called Birria de Dios.
That sounds delicious.
Hey, that'd be badass, though, dude.
Hey, wait, you can't say that. Hector's vegan, dude.
Oh yeah,
Vegan.
Birria de Dios.
I'm trying to pull up when our next show is.
28th,
28th.
At the Gremlin.
28th.
Yeah.
No, but like who's playing?
Yeah,
Because I know
he's
it's
he's
more
gonna
than.
pull up. like the stuff. But then after that, that's our
Worst
That's our San
Behavior
Marcos
is on that fucking show.
Oh, okay. Well,
so you
that's
guys
dope.
gotta go.
Hell yeah.
Hey, maybe we need a podcast outing.
worst behavior,
That'd be
inconvenient
cool shit.
truth.
I'd rather just go and enjoy the show. Fuck potting there.
No, I'm not potting, but
Bro,
us
just-
going
Oh,
together.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we're fucking-
No.
I don't want to fucking
Like-
pot.
I don't want to go with you either.
We're gonna be there
No,
out in the middle.
no.
while the
Hear me-
show's going on and shit.
Hear me out though. Like we'll invite you guys to do your podcast like in the middle of our set. Like while
On
we're
stage
fucking
and
playing
shit?
like,
On stage
like
to-
intermittently between songs, like Marco will just come up and be like, yeah, so fucking oh hold on.
Hey,
one
so
second.
how did that song go, bro?
Yeah, so Brown
it went something like this. Just
How are you feeling as you're playing that right now, bro?
I'm feeling pretty fucking horny.
fucking sweaty.
Sorry, students.
But yeah,
I don't think horny and students goes together, but I'm fucking,
No, it
that's just
doesn't.
me. I don't know.
it's
Bleep, I'll bleep it. Yeah.
Decoy. This band called Dogma. They're from out of town. They're sick. Worst Behavior, Inconvenient Truth, Ryson, and
Inconvenient
us.
Truth's fire too, man.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's being thrown by Grown Collective. Shout out to Chris. I love him.
Fuck
Anyway,
yeah.
everyone that's throwing shows now, it's like the scene is going to this like resurgence, and it's the fucking sickest time to like start going
Yeah.
to shows. Start a band. Fucking say what you feel. Do what you feel.
Get on
Play a
stage.
fucking instrument.
Love Lemon God.
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
Love Trivium.
I'm gonna have to start playing my guitar again. and
Fucking
look
do
for a
it,
band.
Back,
dude.
bro.
Do it.
Do it.
Let's go.
Play shows with
I
us.
got, I got breakdowns.
Marco will play
It's all
bass
Lamb
for
of
y'all.
God music.
I'll play bass.
it's all Lamb of God riffs.
Six
I mean,
Lamb of God cover
that's what I
band.
have, bro.
A Lamb of God cover band.
Hey,
yeah.
that's what the Valley needs. So
Yeah.
hit me up. Whoever wants to start one.
It's gonna be a guy that's a big Trivium fan. Watch.
Fuck, bro.
It's like,
Can't
hey,
do it,
Andy,
man. Oh fuck, bro. Nah, that's cool, man. But yeah, dude. Fucking thanks a lot for coming on, man.
Yeah, dude. It's always
And
fun.
thanks a lot for bringing this energy and shit, man.
Oh,
I
fuck
love your
yeah.
guys' energy.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Of course.
Oh shit.
John knows
Wait,
what's up.
can I say something real quick?
Say whatever
Fuck
you
yeah.
want, bro.
This is just for everyone that's ever fucking bought like shirts or
Oh.
like put our stickers or like pins up on anything. Like honestly, thank y'all
you,
like a
guys.
lot. Like fucking, we've only been like doing shit since
For sure.
We've only
year.
been live since like February.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
February. Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
February
dude.
was like your first
You guys
show.
doing good.
We're like over 1,000 followers in such like a small amount of time.
Yeah.
People have been buying shirts and like putting our like stickers and pins. Like shoot, at work, I get kids asking me like when our next gig's gonna be at, or they know like when my next gig's at before me.
They're
you
like,
know?
I'm
yeah,
playing?
dude.
No, like,
worst
no, I
behaviors
swear.
there.
It's like it's fucking funny.
You gotta
Like
check out this
one of my
upcoming.
coworkers, like, "Hey, you're playing McAllen, right?" I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm playing in like the 28th," and he's like, "Yeah, because my student just told me." And I was just like, "What the fuck?" Like, so like I don't know.
Hey,
like
they're
just,
getting inspired, bro. So
no, like
yeah.
it's,
Like,
it's
that's
fucking
that's
crazy.
badass.
So like
Don't forget you're
honestly,
working.
just fucking everyone that's like followed, like bought shit from us, or even
Thank
just
you,
like
guys.
yeah, like just big fucking thanks. Like legit, this is crazy.
100%.
Fuck yeah, man. Any
100%.
shout outs you guys want to go for it,
Yeah,
bro?
man. Shout outs and plugs, man. Do
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Backstreet Boys.
If you're watching that,
I want to shout out John, Hector, Eric, Nate for not being here.
We paused a little too long on that.
Mamalos.
Shout out
Nate.
to Marco for
right.
getting
Everybody
all this
just-
stuff together, getting
Hey.
everyone together around.
Hey.
Oh shit, Rudy. We gotta fucking shout out Rudy, man.
Oh yeah, Rudy.
Fuck
Dark
yeah, I
Arts.
love you, Rudy.
yeah, for sure.
No, for real, guys. Everyone that's bought a shirt, like Eric said, everyone supported us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for jamming the EP, the album, and we look forward to seeing you guys at our other shows.
And so now that this project's out and everything, you guys gonna play shows and stuff. You guys gonna be more collaborative, like on the next project that you guys drop?
Oh,
Actually,
100%.
And Marco's like, nah, it's just gonna be me still.
Actually, we're announcing that this is the last that Sentiment's doing. So we'll see y'all.
It was one and done.
one and done.
We're
That's,
putting out a greatest hit.
We're
that's
on
all I got.
We're on permanent
It's
hiatus.
just a re-release of Everything Will Be Okay.
I'm gonna
Remastered.
I'm gonna go work a desk job now. See ya.
Nah, that's cool, man. But fucking dude, follow them. We'll have all the shit in the description. Tag them in all our shit and everything, man. And once again, man, thanks a lot for coming on. And go listen to the fucking album, guys.
Please.
Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Love y'all.
Have a great week.
Thank you all.
Damn, son, where'd you
That's a perfect ending song. I can't hear you. Someone turn off their mic.
That's Lamb of God.